Taking another look at our Weather Authority forecast with our chief meteorologist, Dan Cianca. Dan, it was cold today for me. I had to bring on the blazer. All the clouds were out. Should I be expecting more of that this week?
Yeah, the warm 70s like we saw on Christmas Day are a thing of the past, and you probably need to have the galoshes and also some rain jackets handy for the next couple of days because it's getting stormy out there. Here's a look at some alerts that are already in place. There is a flood watch, an aerial flood watch for tomorrow. That does include all coastal areas and also coastal mountains from Santa Cruz to Monterey County. So we're talking about the potential for some heavy rainfall, and that could lead to small stream flooding, roadway flooding, areas that don't drain well, like a lot of our farm roads around here that have, you know, just the small little gullies on the side of them. Certainly could see some flooding there. No major river flooding expected. Places like the San Lorenzo River could get a little high. The Big Sur River could get a little high as well, but I'm not expecting any major issues there. On top of that, we have our burn scars, and there'll be an enhanced risk of debris flows during the day tomorrow. So that's just one alert. We've got more. Wind advisory goes into effect tonight for the Santa Cruz Mountains. No major winds out there just yet, but they'll pick up through the overnight hours. Wind gusts could get up to maybe 40, 50 miles per hour in some extreme cases. That could lead to some trees down, also some blocked roads, down power lines, and power outages. Make sure you're prepared for power outages there in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Not mentioned in that advisory, but another area that we'll see a little wind is the Monterey Peninsula tomorrow. High surf advisory in place for our entire immediate coastline. Starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow, lasting until Wednesday morning with big swells coming in. We could see breakers to 20 to 25 feet, making conditions very hazardous on the beaches, the rocks, the jetties, and all the immediate coastal areas. So please be careful near the water or on the water, as well as we also have gale warnings in place for near coastal waters, including the bay, with wind gusts potentially up to 40 knots and high seas. That is a look or a summary of all of the alerts in place. So let's talk about this actual storm system itself. So look at our storm tracker. We've had the warm front move through. It looked pretty intense, but again, a lot of that is melting snow that the radar is picking up. So really, we only had light rain here in Salinas as it passed by, and looking at some of the rainfall totals around the region, maybe 1/10 of an inch, so nothing major with this first part. But take a look at this. This is a conduit of moisture right here stretching all the way across the Pacific, and it is aimed right now into Northern California and will push down toward us as we head into the overnight hours tonight. That is going to be an atmospheric river of moisture, which will provide hours of moderate to heavy rainfall for our coastal mountains. And for our inland areas, you're going to see light to moderate rainfall for 12 hours or so. So this is going to be a pretty good soaker here in a short period of time as we head through the day tomorrow. We'll see the rain picking up around 2 a.m. across the region. It really gets focused on those coastal mountains as we head into that morning commute tomorrow morning. Winds will pick up as well slowly overnight. They'll be the strongest on the exposed coast here. As I mentioned, the Monterey Peninsula down to around Point Sur, and then western Santa Cruz County, especially up over the ridge tops, we'll see some of those stronger wind gusts. Meanwhile, inland areas will be breezy, especially in the broader valleys, but I don't expect the winds to be as strong as they will be on the coast and in those coastal mountains. But as I mentioned, the rain really getting going around 2 a.m. and then just continuing as we head into the late morning. We'll probably see some of the heaviest rainfall between 6 a.m. and noon for most coastal areas. And because of the westward trajectory of this rain band, places like Salinas that often get the rain shadow probably won't see that tomorrow. You'll be getting almost as much rainfall as Watsonville, who's been getting quite a bit more rainfall than Salinas with some of these recent storms. So even the east side of the bay going to do pretty well. We'll probably still see some rain shadowing in the Salinas Valley, but I think some of the depth of this moisture plume will overcome a lot of that rain shadowing, and I do think we're going to see some decent rainfall there as well. When will it end? Good question. Probably a little bit after noon. We start to see this band move a little bit farther to the south, although into the late afternoon hours, we could still see some light to moderate rain persisting. But by tomorrow evening, for the most part, outside of an isolated shower, things will come to an end. This is going to be a good soaker during the late morning hours tomorrow. And here's what we're looking at. Computer model forecast showing several inches of rain in the coastal mountains, a couple inches for most coastal cities, and even in the inland valleys getting some. So let's talk about my predictions here. The Santa Lucia Range and the Big Sur Coast, 3 to 7 inches just tomorrow. The Santa Cruz Mountains, 3 to 6 inches just tomorrow. The Santa Cruz coastal areas, so Santa Cruz to Watsonville, 1.5 to 3 inches. The Monterey to Salinas corridor, 1 to 2.5 inches. Our northern inland valleys, so Morgan Hill, Gilroy, San Juan, Hollister, 1 inch to 2.5 inches. And then our southern inland valleys, the Salinas Valley, the San Antonio Valley, and our more rural southern valleys of Monterey and San Benito counties, a ½ inch to 1.5 inches. That's just tomorrow. More rain is coming later in the week. Let me quickly go through your temperature forecast here. Look at your location on the map. Lows pretty much in the 50s overnight with this mild system, and then highs only in the 50s tomorrow as well. We'll top out at 58 in Santa Cruz. The east shore of the bay mostly in the 50s for our highs, maybe as warm as 60 degrees in places like Salinas and Hollister. I've got Seaside as our hotspot tomorrow, 61 degrees, but it'll be raining during that 61 degrees in all likelihood, so you can't really go outside and sunbathe. Farther to the south, and we'll see highs in the 50s for the most part, and a few spots may get into the 40s overnight, but generally a pretty warm night and a cool day tomorrow. Looking at that next 7 days, we'll get a break on Wednesday, and then a couple of weaker weather systems will come through on Thursday and Friday, bringing additional chances of light to maybe at moderate rain. And then Saturday, it will be followed by a stronger kind of final storm system with this first atmospheric river, which is likely to bring some more moderate to perhaps heavy rain. There's some potential maybe for some thunderstorms as well. We'll probably see some wind as well. Saturday, just in case you didn't know, is actually New Year's Eve. We're almost to 2023. Looks like we'll bring it in on Sunday dry, although it might still be raining at midnight. More rain possible next week. The pattern looks to stay active. Looking at that inland forecast, pretty much the same as the coast, just slightly cooler high temperatures. More rain chances Thursday, Friday, a better chance on Saturday, and maybe a little bit of break on New Year's Day, Veronica.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Dan.